You're just gassing it. You're just gassing it. And so I'm trying to talk to you now. You're trying to overtalk me.
No, because you interrupted me, actually. You interrupted me. So basically, if I choose to speak about my religion, if I choose to talk about my religion, who are you to stop me? I'm allowed to do that. You don't have to be on my live, right? Logically. But at the same time, right? Ask me anything you want to ask. And if it doesn't mean, like, basically, if it doesn't need me to explain my religion, cool.
Where's Nazar gone?
Cool. He's right here. He's, he just had to go get something.
Hi.
Nazar, you've got a fan club in his chat.
Of course he does.
I better be number one. I'm telling you now, Nazar, I better be number one. Don't make me start swearing at this time in the morning.
Oh. Do you love Nas? Do you love Nas?
I don't love anybody but myself, and that's the best person I could ever love.
Wow.
Secondly, maybe, don't know. I can't be being brainwashed into loving him, do you know, as we're all saying, blah, blah, blah.
Jade, can I say something, please?
Like, there's this, just a second, Truth Seeker. There's this guy called Adib, and he keeps accusing us of being Mossad agents. I think you might be an Arab yourself, and I think you're
Listen, the worst thing I could be doing is being on this live with you two and having this laugh, because I'm a member of the Cree community, but do you know what? I do not give a flying F-U-C-K, because I am not ignorant and I am not blind.
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Are you sure you've not got a bit of Scottish in you?
Irish, but we're halfway there.
All right. Close enough.
Close enough.
Brilliant.
I don't know. Some people say that I'm a traveller, but here we are. I don't know.
Jade, can I say something, please?
Not really, no, because it's not your chat. So no, unless it's Nazar or this other guy, no, I don't really care for your opinion. Goodbye.
Thank you.
That's harsh.
She's a good moderator, bro.
Aye. Like, but
Brother Nasser, I love you guys. I love.
I swear to God, I can't stop laughing.
Thank you. I'm gonna leave this live. I'm gonna go, guys.
Just kicking him off.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Love you, bro. God bless you, man.
You,
Have
brother.
a good night.
God bless your
Take
patience,
care,
man. God bless your patience.
Sorry, I was being rude then.
Thank you.
Honest to God, I'm not medicated yet. Can you understand?
Well, it's all
wouldn't
good.
be me, would I, if they medicated me?
That's quite funny. So, oofed. You hear that? That was bad.
Why have you all got such nice teeth? Is it your dark skin complexion?
Assalamu alaikum.
What self-tan do you use?
Alaikum assalam wa rahma wal ikram. What's up, yo?
Bro, can you speak Arabic?
What are you saying, Fim?
You speak Arabic or the Persian? What do you speak?
I don't speak Arab. Well, أتكلم العربية, but this is an English live.
Scottish.
You don't want to speak English?
I speak English, but a little bit, you know.
Oh, you can't have a non-English speaker in the chat. Now that is disrespectful. That's ignorant, guys. I'm sorry. I'll have to defend my fellow Englanders here.
England's?
Yeah, whatever, you know.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Love you too.
God bless you. So, Brother Sheikh, we're in an English country. We're speaking to English majority people right now because of the conditions that we're seeing in Crewe at Webb House. And a lot of people want answers, man. So, like, if you're here to talk about, like, you know, something to do with, like, the Islamic religion rejecting us, we're not really interested. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what?
Wait.
You know what?
Wait.
Oh, stop it.
The most unproductive conversation.
Is this you guys or is this lagging?
Sorry?
Was that you guys mimicking each other and going blah, 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 or was it lagging?
Well, all sorts of things are going on.
Oh, it's a bit mental. I'll drop Jade. Jade, you're too much. Why? Because I'm not ignorant.
God bless you, Jade.
Because I'm a mother from Crewe, and I'm not ignorant. Like I said, I don't care for what you. No disrespect, I don't care for what you are believing, and you probably don't care for what I believe in. I'm just not fucking ignorant, man.
Please watch your tongue.
Oh, sorry, will I get kicked off with that?
Yeah, Jay, just be careful because TikTok does actually pop up screens for us that you could get banned. So just be careful. Like,
okay,
I don't want you to get banned. You know what I
I mean,
mean?
either.
Right.
Nobody likes the truth, do they?
Aye, tell me about it. That's been the story of my life, by the way.
And mine.
English people in here now, so it might be good to take them up if they want to come up, you know. If there's anybody who's English or people from Crewe who want to come up onto the live, then just please send a request.
They won't dare speak out like me and Nazar, they really won't.
Yeah.
Jade, you've made me smile today. That's
lovely. Well, I'm new to this TikTok business, so please drop me and I'll speak to you both privately.
No worries. Take care, Jade. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Bye. Absolute sweetheart.
Welcome, Leah.
Yes. How you doing, Leah?
I'm good, thank you. But I don't actually know how this works. But can you hear me?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
So
can you hear us?
I can hear you. Yeah. So I've been like sort of looking at what's been going on. I moved to Crewe because I study medicine at Keele, so university.
Epic.
So I'm actually from London, but I moved here. Anyhow, cut a long story short, a couple of my friends are a member of your guys' religion. And I was just wondering of what is actually going on in Crewe, because I keep seeing all these like half-educated people throwing bananas and all sorts of things in the street. And, you know, I just was thinking, what is it going to end? Or like, what are they protesting against? Are they trying to get you guys out of Crewe? Or what is it? I just can't understand.
Absolutely amazing. Leah, you're a medical student, right? So technically you're someone with a level of intellect, a level of kind of cognitive ability that allows you to process things above the average in society, technically, right? So you tell us, right? On a sort of very, very general kind of set of terms, a raid happened, right, at Webb House, where 500 police officers had been mobilized from 4 police constabularies, plus 2 foreign police forces, and Europol, right? These foreign police forces operated on UK soil, right? They stormed a compound where families live, right, in a community, and they basically like apprehended a bunch of people. They arrested them, and all of this, apparently, what the press is telling us, right, and what we know is off the allegations of one woman from Mexico, right, and this woman alleged some very serious crimes took place in 2023. Here we are. So off the back of that, right, people are now accusing us of all kinds of heinous crimes, and they believe we are guilty before anything's been sort of proven anywhere. So what do you think of that?
Yeah, I just think it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, I mean, coming from a place like London, you know, you see this happen all the time because, you know, unfortunately in the UK, if somebody makes an allegation, then, you know, it has to be investigated. And, you know, majority of the time, nothing comes of it. But you know what the bad thing is? The press are allowed to publicly, you know, put things out publicly without there being any conviction. So, you know, one good thing about the criminal justice system in the UK is that you're innocent until proven guilty. However, the press think otherwise. So, you know, something happens and then you've got every journalist, every man and his dog, you've got nothing better to report on, you know, because they've had enough of reporting on Palestine or whatever, you know, so they're thinking, oh, okay, this is new, I know, let's just keep writing about this. And you trend on TikTok, and actually, has anybody, you know, it's interesting to see because, you know, probably not many people knew that this, you know, and I'm not going to call you what people are calling you a cult because, you know, it's rude and it's obnoxious. So, but a lot of people didn't, a lot of people didn't know you were there. So that shows how peaceful you are. You know, fair enough. If people were making allegations about you for months and months and months, and then now it's finally been investigated. But actually, you know, this is an allegation from somebody from Mexico and not Crew. What does that tell you? You know, that's what people have got to look at. If this wasn't a fair enough, you know, if a member of Crew, a female, was saying, okay, I've had a interaction with somebody from this place, Webb House, and I want it investigating, okay, maybe raise alarm bells. But, you know, the allegation has been made from somebody from Mexico. So nobody from from Crew is even raising anything. So it's just beyond me. I just think people are going to get bored of it soon, hopefully, because, you know, it's really inconvenient for the traffic. It's really inconvenient for, like, ordering off Just Eat. You know, there's been some mad delay of me ordering food today. You know, it's just ridiculous. People just need to sort of move past it, I think.
Well, I pray that it does happen, but at the same time, there's a little part of me that doesn't want it to happen. Meaning, like, I don't want it to be kind of swept under the rug, because quite, you know, simply, I want to get answers as to why this was allowed to happen.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, the thing is,
I'm gonna mute you, Raw, because you're a bit like disruptive right now. Hi. Can I mute you because there was a lot of echo there?
Can we talk?
We can talk, but you'd have to have like the courtesy of allowing others to finish before you start.
Right, 1 minute. Let me just turn it up so we can hear you proper. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, just unmute your other account and let's have a talk.
And what?
Unmute that other one and let's have a talk proper, yeah? Go on, unmute it. Let's have a talk. Because I can't really hear you on this one.
That's really odd. I don't know what's going on with this.
I think this guy has multiple accounts and is in this.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think he's confused himself. Or maybe he's trying to talk to himself.
You've heard him. He's maybe trying to talk to himself. He's saying, yo, take that over there.
Talk to yourself.
He's a sick man, this guy. Right, can I talk now?
I guess so.
Right, so why use pedos?
Huh?
Okay, why are you an imbecile? Answer that one.
1 minute. Yeah, just unmute that other phone so we can actually talk to you and we can actually get sense in it. Just unmute that other phone.
Why is your profile picture of a cat with a Ferrari cap on?
Well, like, you know what? He just got himself blocked on 2 accounts. So
there we go. Right.
There we go. Right. You don't start a conversation, by asking someone why they are something which you in your like minuscule brain think is true based on rumors you've heard here and there. You don't do that. You say hello. That's how you start a conversation.
Exactly.
Right? What a mongrel.
The thing is though, it's been quite interesting to watch these lives because you have somebody a bit educated and intellectual, and you know it's quite interesting. But then you have these really bizarre characters come on who just swear.
Honestly, it's like.
Leah, have you been watching the lives about what's been going on? I know you mentioned it briefly earlier.
Yeah,
have you actually been...
So it comes up and I watch, but it just tends to be a load of rowdy people live, and all you can see is police officers' heads bobbing up and down, and like it just, you know, the odd person shouting the word, you know, what that guy's just called you, and I just can't really tolerate it. I mean, I went on my own religious journey. I converted to Islam. But then I years down the line, I kind of, there's some things that didn't sit right with me. So that ended up not being my journey, you know. And I don't have a religion, but I just, you know, sort of go on these journeys to try and find what sits right with me. And so far, nothing really has. So, you know, I'm quite open-minded in that retrospect. And, you know, it's just sad because it makes you realize, like, humanity doesn't even come first nowadays, you know.
Can I ask you, like, and I know this is the obvious question for us to ask you. Have you read any of our literature?
No, so I'm going to. So I've sort of done a little bit of research, not through TikTok because it's not really very, I wouldn't sort of do it through social media. I'd like to just do it myself. So I was having a little look on the website and I'm thinking of it because I thought, to sort of, I'm not going to do it to make judgment of you guys. I'm just going to do it because I'm actually interested because, some things that I've seen being said on videos, like things that you guys believe in is what I believe in, which is why sort of Islam didn't agree with me, but I didn't know what didn't sit right with me. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I won't get into it on this because it's quite deep, and I probably will get a load of hate.
Leo, have you got any questions for him?
Huh?
Have you got any questions for him?
Who are you, mate?
I'm going to ask you some questions in a minute. Is that okay?
Are you here
You can
to
go ahead with your
interrogate me?
questions now.
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to interrogate you or just want me to ask you civil questions?
Sounds like that's what you're setting up for, bro, because you just interrupted this lady and I was just about to ask
So you're going
her
to block me because
something.
I'm talking to you now? Is that what you're doing?
Say what?
Haven't you just been kicked off your two
So
other accounts?
you're going
How
to
is
block
that?
me because a man's talking to you? Is that what you're
You're
saying?
not a man, bro. You're just a rude
I'm
thing.
not a man.
Don't
So who
think
am I
you're a
then?
man.
Who am I then?
Sorry?
I'm not a man. I'm not a
No,
man.
you're not, bro. A man has manners, bro.
A man has manners. Well,
It's like listen to what I just said.
do you want me
right?
to say,
Listen to it.
oh, please, sir,
Bro,
can I ask you a question? Please, sir, I'm begging you, brother.
Hold on. Audience, hear this. I didn't mean for this to come out, right? A man
Please,
has
I'm begging
manners.
you. Can I ask you a question? I'm begging you.
Manners. Bro, if you don't have manners, you're not a
Okay,
man.
then. Excuse me. Can I ask you a question, please?
Boom.
I am
Go.
begging you.
I don't want you to beg me.
Right, so that's
I
how I
just
feel.
want you to be courteous.
That's how I feel. I feel like you're begging me to ask you a question.
No, I'm not, bro. I just want
But I
you to
can
be.
preach. I can preach just
want
like you,
to
brother.
be civilized. I
Right,
want you to
okay.
be
I will be
a
civilized. So
human
don't try and overtalk me
being.
then.
That's all I'm asking, bro.
Okay, bro. So can I ask you a few questions and without getting blocked?
You may. In
You
time,
may, bro.
when I'm
Like,
done
I don't need to beg
with
you.
my
Can I ask you some
current
questions?
guest.
Yes or no?
Bro, you know what, right? Like, I don't think I've got time or patience for an
okay.
imbecile like
Okay.
yourself. And I've already blocked 2 of your accounts. How many accounts can you possibly have? Anyway, that was fun. That was entertaining, I thought. Does anyone like that kind of thing, or is it just me? I guess it's just me. Sorry, Leah. I wanted to ask you, like you said, you're a medical student. How long have you been a medical student?
So I'm doing my F1 now. So I graduated. So I did my so basically you do your 5-year degree and then you become an F1 doctor and you become an F2 and then so on and so on. So I've completed my studies. I'm now in the next stage of study and working. So the salary is still really diabolical and the pressure is really high, basically.
Yeah, the working hours are insane. And like obviously the aim will be eventually to become a consultant, right?
Yeah, that was the plan, but then you sort of see the state that the country is in nowadays, and I think like I want to go into research or something. I think.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Like that just means that you're not just after the money, and I respect and I applaud that. So good on you, and all power to you. Okay. Now, for us, obviously, we have a mantra, we have a directive, and we have a reason why we're actually on TikTok. It's like, what time is it now? Yeah, coming up for 2 a.m., right? I've had a really long day, but you know what? I really believe that what I'm here to talk about is worthwhile. So I'm willing to like sacrifice a little bit of rest in order to, share my thoughts and feelings and understanding on what's what. So for us, right, religion is not what the mainstream religions proclaim, right? It's not a set of rules that you must abide in order for you, or abide by for you to avoid going to hell and aim to get into heaven. Like
Yeah.
that's the very primitive, basic, like, you know, like 1+1 level of understanding, right?
Yeah.
The ultimate reason for religion is to know God, to be like God, and to actually become God, right? Like to reach the level of being God in creation, right? That's the aim. How? Well, God sends us an example in every day and age. And it started with Adam. We went through all the prophets and messengers,
So can I
and
just
it
like,
never stopped.
sorry to
Go
interrupt you.
ahead.
So
Not at
basically,
all.
so in a nutshell, so do you technically teach that humanity has gone through a series of obviously covenants? So, and it was sort of like revealed through the prophets of like Adam, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad.
Covenants. We had six covenants.
Yeah.
All of them were broken. A covenant, obviously, is an agreement, a sort of like what would you call it? A framework whereby mankind sort of like agrees with God. This is how it should be, and then you know they're given free reign, right, within that framework, and then they break it. All right, thanks very much for your input and thanks very much for coming. I don't think nobody cares what you've got to say anymore. Bye. What weirdo, man. What weirdo. I don't like it when people do that. I really don't. That's called ambush kind of social media, whatever, interactions or interjections. I don't like it. I think it's rude and I think it's very scummy.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's just how I was raised. I don't think people are, you know, not everyone's raised in a good manner. Sorry, bro. I thought that was quite funny as well. Anyway.
He's not talking to himself. I'm over here. How's it going, Steve? Welcome to the live, mate. Lovely to see you here.
God bless you guys. Anyway,
Can I just speak?
Yes, fire away, Danny.
I would like to speak to Nasha, please. I have been waiting for like a couple of days to speak to this young man.
Bring him on. Come.
Hey, Danny, listen. Look, I will be on live tomorrow. I know you're here now. You've caught me on an opportunity.
Let her talk.
Can I just say something, please?
Okay. Can I do what I do? Can I do this? Okay. Welcome to the live, Danny. It's a pleasure to have you here. How are you today?
I'm okay, and just let you know, I am over 18, by the way.
Yay! I do check, you know. I check, bro. I have to check because I don't want anyone accusing me of things, man. Honestly, it's like some of the people that I speak to, like I can't tell, so I have to ask just to be certain.
Full disclosure. I've had people come onto lives, and it's turned out they're like 15, they're 14.
I get that.
I swear to God, right? One, like there was a 14-year-old one time, and the live was rowdy. There was all kinds of people in here, and this guy said, "Can I say something?" And I'm like, "Okay." And he started asking these other people questions, and it put them to shame so much. I had so much respect for this 14-year-old. I was like, "Bro, don't change, man. Please don't ever change. Always ask questions, man, because that was incredible." But there you go. You can't judge a book by its cover. No. That's all I'm going to say to that. Carry on, Danny. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I'm from Crewe. I'm not far from you guys. And I've been speaking to one of your members, Gaynor. She's from Manchester. She's quite a lovely lady. I do think, she's very understanding. And and this is the question to Nazar. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, if you don't mind. Yeah.
Fire away, go for it.
I just want to know, why do you come across quite, not aggressive, but over talking when people ask you questions? Because I'm quite respectful. I'm quite disrespectful. I let people speak, but you just come quite aggressive, and it's quite a trigger for me. Because I was actually in a DV relationship. That means I was in a domestic violence relationship. Please let me finish. And I just don't understand, why do you have to overtalk women? You know, we have a voice. We are women, like you are men. And I even said to Gaynor, once it's all settled down, I'm quite happy to come and meet you for a coffee and talk it through it, and just to explain how it makes people feel.
Right. Oh no, I think we've got another one. All right.
Oh,
Okay. So,
I don't think it's quite funny. Keep laughing at me. I'm just asking
no,
you
I'm
a
not laughing at
question.
you. It's the person who's
And
entered. So
can
I'm
I
not
say
laughing at you
something
then.
else? What's going on outside? I don't believe in violence. It's not acceptable.
Debbie.
It's not nice. I wouldn't like it if it happened in my outside my home, and it's probably not it's not the nicest place at the minute. And I have a 14-year-old girl, and I won't even let her out because I don't want her to be being hurt, not by you, by the people outside protesting. And it must be quite frightening.
God bless you, Danny. Honestly, God bless you, and I absolutely appreciate every single thing you've said. In defense of Brother Nasser,
Can he answer it, please? He's a big boy.
He's big enough
to mouth off, so he's big enough to answer the question.
Danny, you're absolutely right. I'm not going to mouth off. Sorry. I'm not going to not let him answer you. Just the opposite. But I just wanted to say something, just from my perspective, right? If you don't mind. This man dedicates his time to actually speaking to people all day.
I get that, but I just want him to answer this question.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I'll make sure he does.
He's all right. He's all right, your mate. He's all right, your mate. No, not you, Danny. That other guy there who's not talking. He's all right. He speaks sense. Yeah. The guy who's waving. He talks sense.
No. It's just because I've seen your lies, and I just want him to answer.
You see my lies?
What? His lies. Let's have some order here.
Sorry. I shouldn't have put in.
Honestly, I'm not coming here to cause any trouble. I just want that answer because it's quite triggering.
Danny, I understand your sentiments, and I do want him to address it right now so that you feel you got what you want, what you came for.
Thank you. And I understand I understand it's frustration because people ask you things that have been going on, and I understand you can't answer it, you don't want to talk about it. I understand, like you keep saying, let the police deal with it, whatever. I understand, I get it. Right? And I don't want to get into that. Yes, I'm Christian, but I don't go to church, but I respect people. You know what I mean? So I just want an answer, and then I'll come out the box. Okay.
So
thank you.
So Danny, what's the question? If you don't mind me asking, what's the question?
Sorry, my question is: when people ask you questions like women, why do you think it's okay to overtalk people and not let them speak? Because it works both ways. It's two-way conversation.
Okay, well, look, it's no maybe you've only just come across my lives in the last few days because of the protests. Okay. But I do also want to apologise that you feel this way. Okay. That's actually not the perception that happens with me. All right. And anyone who and I have quite a large following in the community in terms of who's following me on my social media accounts. Yeah. And everybody who follows me typically because of the way that I am. And one of the things that I do is I do talk like that, and I just can't control it. So I'll give you an example of what happened. So when I first came to this faith, I went on a TV show, right?
Can I put in a second? How long have you been in this faith for?
Over a year now.
Can I just say something?
What about the other guy?
Sorry. Excuse me. Hello. Please respect my wishes. Can you stop?
I promise you we'll get to that, right? Danny, you're right. Go for it.
Just shush. Yeah. Two-way conversation. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
I love it.
Thing is, sorry, just let me. Thing is, I can sit here argue all night. I've got a backbone. Just get on with it. Hit me with it. Do it. Yeah. No.
Go. Yeah.
Right.
Got it.
Shut up then. Thank you. Go on. Go ahead.
Am I good to speak? I don't know when to speak.
Go on, Danny. Go on, tell us.
Yes, you can go ahead. Thank you so much.
Tell us.
Right. Please shut up.
It's done.
Just
Nasser talks now.
Let him speak.
Go on then.
Right, shush.
Okay, go on then.
Sorry, Nader. Shush.
Okay.
Thank you. Go ahead. Thank you.
Go on. We're listening.
Shh.
Sorry. I just need to listen.
So look, I went on a TV show, right, called I Found the Mehdi, and it was supposed to be a half-an-hour show, and there was a gentleman and there was a lady, okay, who were TV presenters, co-hosts of the TV show, and what was supposed to be a half-an-hour interview ended up being a 2-hour interview of me basically talking. And the recording of it's actually on YouTube as well now, so you can see.
This is funny.
This is literally who I am. I've been like this for my entire life. I can't. I try to control it. So sometimes I give very long answers, and I hear details, and I have about 1,000 things going off in my head.
I think I'm going to join you boys.
Can I just interject very quickly, right? It's actually a bit of a running joke in our community that Nasser doesn't shut up.
Can I ask you a question? If you got ADHD or something, then Nasser, because that's like.
Yeah, yes, I do.
Really? I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, I do. I have it.
Can I tell?
It's my superpower.
Can I say why?
It is your superpower.
Can I just say why I think you have? Because my daughter has got ADHD. She's medicated, and when she does have it, I'm just literally pulling her off the walls, and it's very difficult. And in our community, some people don't understand ADHD, and it's really hard. But I don't know what your community is like, because I don't know about anything about you.
We've all got ADHD. Why does this matter?
We're tolerant.
Sorry, but why does this matter? We've all got ADHD. Why does this matter?
To a degree, I think it's a spectrum. But carry on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it is a spectrum. And I know everyone's got it, because I work,
honestly,
I work in a hospital.
You shouting about this, but this isn't irrelevant. Sorry, but I just need to say how it is. No ADHD. That's we're not bothered about your kids. I'm sorry. We've all got kids, but
we're trying to make conversation, everybody, right?
Can I just say?
I get that, but you're going too deep into your life. These guys are asking they want to know questions, and you're telling about your children and that. Sorry, but come on, just ask him a question.
I'm sorry, I am going to swear because it's really doing my head in.
Yeah, I bet it is, but it's doing my head in too. Listen to it.
It's basically like a clash of personalities right now, guys. So let's
listen. Sorry, I apologize. I just want to.
God bless you both, right? God bless you guys. So honestly, we don't want friction on our lives, right? We do want obviously to get the chance to meet people, get to know people, and express our honestly, we want to address any misconceptions about us and make the people understand what it is that brings us together as a community, and why we're gathered together as a community. So it's not it's not a social thing that we're doing right now. And with all due respect, obviously it's gotten a little bit out of hand. It's kind of gone this way and that way. But honestly, it's been a pleasure, and it really is still a pleasure. And as you can all see, there are quite a few guests. So, Danny, if Nasser has answered you adequately and you're satisfied with his answer, brilliant. If not, please ask us or ask him to, what you want explaining.
Can I ask some questions now?
I've spoken to Gaynor.
You will, I promise you.
Obviously, you're getting really naffed off of me because you just make it very clear to me, making me feel unwelcome. But Nasser, I have said we're not making you feel unwelcome. I have said to Gaynor, I am more than happy to meet you and to talk things through, to get to know your religion, right. Because Gaynor is respectful, and I've got on with her quite well, and she probably say the same thing about me.
Okay, Danny, just full disclosure, we're not looking to meet people now because of the situation outside.
No, I don't. I don't mean right now. I mean when it all settles down.
Perfect. Yep.
I'm happy to do that.
Maintain communication with Nasser, and I'm pretty sure there will come a time when it will become the right thing to obviously facilitate. And from there, obviously, you know, things
All I'm
can
going to say to you,
progress.
if that lad starts slagging me off on live, then I would be coming back on.
Danny, can I say something?
What?
Tomorrow when I go on live, I'd love to bring you up and have a conversation with you. I'd like to prioritise you on that, and I give you my word. If you come on when I see you, just message and then.
I don't want to argue. I just want to get to know you, people, because I've always gone past your house, past the house, and I've never had a problem going past. I've never had a problem. I didn't even know you were in there because I didn't know what you were. I'm being honest. I didn't know who was in there. And obviously since it's been going on, I'm beginning to know who you are. So, I've always gone past there with my kids, and I've never had a problem with your security. So,
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that.
I'm just really sorry that people are outside doing things to your property, and I just hope this will come to an end as quick as it can. But obviously, you can't.
We do too.
I can't have a timeline.
We hope that justice prevails, really. So, it's all about that. And, all right. Danny, if it's okay, there are other guests.
I'll let that douchebag talk to you.
You started it there. If he's going to, say something, it will be, in response to that. But AC, I invite you to be the bigger man, or the, be more, just for the sake of the live, pretend you didn't hear it, or just take it on board and act in an opposite manner to prove her wrong. Whatever, but go for it. You've got let me invite you so that there's no hard feelings. How you doing, brother?
Yes, brother. So what I want to ask is, why is everyone protesting?
They're protesting because they heard the allegations, or they saw the allegations in the press, and have jumped to conclusions and are blaming us for what they read, and they want us apparently out of their community based on that. But yeah. I think there's an ulterior motive, because we did see a protest outside of Webb House in February, where basically it looked like there were far-right elements within that, right, who were mouthing off all kinds of racial slurs at the time, and thought they were being clever by trying to mask it as something else, but they got counter-protested at the time, and they were made to look ridiculous.
Is that from you, or is that from your gang?
It was a collaborative protest. We actually were asked by various activist groups if they can come and get involved in the counter protest, which happened on the day. So yeah, we accepted, and I think it was 3 different sort of anti-far right groups joined us that day. One being a local kind of activist group, and 2 being, I believe, from Manchester and somewhere else. I can't remember what the third.
Yeah, see, I'm from Manchester. But, right. I see some of you use the sound, some of you use the sound, but then, why is everyone targeting you? I just don't get it.
Well, ask them.
I've done my homework on you and that, and I just don't understand, because there's a lot of you as a sound. Listen, I can't sit and hate on you, yeah, but then everyone's coming for your leader, and I'm just thinking why is it constantly at you, and why are you always on live? So I just want to ask a simple question: what is actually going on?
Okay, can I ask you to do me a big favor, if that's all right with you?
Go on.
Do you have time to watch videos?
I've seen a lot of videos. And like I say, half views are sound. I'm not even gonna lie. I had a mad lot of.
I'm not talking about us, by the way. When I'm
asking about you,
Yeah. See this man? This man here, brother.
Yeah.
Like, just take a bit of time and watch his sermons.
Yeah, it seems all well and good. It does. It seems all well and good. What it does, but then everyone's just constantly marching outside your house, and I'm just wondering, like, what's going on?
Can I like make a contribution to that answer, just to add to what Brother Sermon said? So, do you remember back in the day when there used to be like EDL protests?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Right? And do you remember, like, there was a lot of memes that were made, right? So a presenter or somebody from the news would be like, "So why are you here?" And they'd be like, "We're here to get rid of the Muslimic infidels and their ray guns, and you know."
Yeah, just
like,
put nonsense. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people out there, and they're there for a range of reasons. Some people are there genuinely protesting in peace. There are some people who are genuinely protesting in peace. That's the first thing. There are people who are there and they don't even know why they're there. Okay.
Yeah.
There are people who are passing by who have seen something and they just want to see what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
There are also neighbors who are concerned and they want to see what's going on. Some people who are kind of standing there in solidarity with us and then they have to go because it's not working out for them. Then there are also people who are there from the right wing, like far right. They're also there. But then you've also got people who are not even from the area, who the police have been removing and saying, "Go away because you're not from here." Right? And they've been sending them away.
There's another element, by the way. There's like what's the word? Like rebellious teenagers who have nothing better to do,
This is what I was going to come to next.
and they think that this is a really, really, really fun outlet for them to.
Can I stop you a minute?
Sure.
So I feel like, people are scared about their own children walking about because of these parades what are going on in this garden. So to me and to everybody else, it looks like some military going on.
Ah, got you. Okay, so right.
People are worried. People are worried.
Yeah. Well, okay, I understand that completely, right? I really genuinely do. But has anyone ever stopped to ask what we were doing?
That's why I'm asking. Why are you doing that? That's why I was just about to say. Why are you doing that?
Beautiful, brother. Like, see, like this is what a mind does, right? It asks questions before jumping to conclusions, right? So, let me just twist this so I can. There we go. So, sorry, Das. No, come in. So, basically, right? Basically, you know, Remembrance Day.
Yeah.
What happens on Remembrance Day?
Everyone just basically comes out to show a bit of love
for
people who've died and stuff like that.
Thank you. The people who've died, right? The people who gave their lives, they gave their lives, right, for this country, right? And rightly so. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, right? I attended Remembrance Day with a bunch of like believers, and we laid a wreath at the Remembrance Day just in 2025, right? It was such a touching ceremony. It was so amazing. It was so beautiful. And we were actually invited by the mayor, right? Like the mayor said, "Look, we're doing this thing. Would you like to attend?" And we were like, "Oh yeah, sounds great." And it was so touching, like I said, that we thought, what a lovely way to remember the dead, right? What a great idea. Let's do that for our dead who are mentioned in something which we hold so dear that it's actually one of the pillars and foundations of our entire religion. And that is the will of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. That will, right, has in it the names of 12 successors who basically were to be leaders after the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and 11 of those 12 leaders were actually murdered, right? Murdered by the Muslims themselves, right? So to commemorate them, to remember them, we thought, hey, wouldn't it be great if we all remembered them on that level?
Right.
And brother, with all honesty, look at the impact that had. We were not expecting it to be such a massive, viral kind of, reaction.
There's loads of you as well. Do you know what I mean? So that's
this is the point. This is the point. Every single man who was standing in that parade was so impassioned, right, about the martyrdom of the people mentioned in our will that we thought it's the least I can do to show my respect to them. You understand? Bro, I'll stand there like in rain, snow, like with my salute, until my leader says, okay, arms down, right? Because of how much they mean to us. You understand that? So it's literally that, right, which we were doing. It's nothing to do with militancy. It's nothing to do with any further ambitions than that. And it is on that basis, right, because, right, okay, we have a festival called the Festival of the Will, and it's an annual thing which we celebrate. Last year, like before the big march,
is this just like Eid? Is this just like Eid for you?
It's like Eid. It is an Eid for us, right? Eid means celebration, right? So basically, on like in 2025, what we did, like on January the 23rd, 2025, we had a huge, and I mean absolutely massive, fireworks display. I think a lot of people in crew remembered it, right? This year we did this march. I don't know what we're going to do next year, but brother, it was a celebration for us and a remembrance, right? The will is something so important to our religion that we have to celebrate it. That was it, brother.
Is that mandatory? Do you do that every year on a certain date, or do you just do it
No,
whenever
this
you
was
feel
the
like
first
it?
year. We might do it next year, but this was the very first year we did it. And it was so beautiful. It was so we thought it was so epic. This is why, by the way, we
So is this
actually
why
made
your
a
reader's been
documentary
arrested
about
because
it.
you've been parading?
Sorry?
So why has the reader been arrested then if you have just all of a sudden done this in one go, and you have all loved this parade or whatever?
I don't where did you read anywhere, please? Where did you
You're
read?
telling me that was beautiful parade, that you've done it for such and such a person. So then, obviously, you said it gone viral. So by the time it's gone viral, then next minute people's getting arrested.
Bro, just a second, right?
Right.
In January, we published this, brother. Before it was published, right? Before it was published, Tommy Robinson tweeted about it.
Saying
He's like, what are these guys doing in their yard? And then we put a video out to explain it, as in we were making a documentary. So the parade happened, a neighbor filmed it, right? Put it on her TikTok account. Tommy Robinson got word of it, tweeted it, right? Whilst all this is happening, we've got our own footage, and we're putting together a documentary that we can release on our platforms, right? So by the time it's come out on our platforms, right, it's already gone viral.
But boys, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it, yeah?
You want to know why he was arrested, yeah?
Yeah.
Who was arrested?
Yeah, he wants to know why.
That's all I'm trying to get to, yeah.
It's nothing to do with the will, mate. You were talking about the march. What he was explaining to you was why we were doing the march.
No, I understand that.
The march had nothing to do with the allegations.
Yeah, I know that, yeah. I get that.
So allegations have been made, and as I'm sure you will agree, if a woman goes to the feds and says something's happened to me, then the police have a duty to investigate it. Right?
So is it correct or incorrect?
No, it's an allegation, mate. She's just accused us of something, and now the police have to prove it. So they have to prove it with evidence.
Yeah.
And actually, there's no evidence. We just have to wait now until the police conclude, and then we're going to be innocent, and then everyone's going to, carry on as normal.
So what's going on then? Do you reckon it's all going to end?
Mate. This has happened before. It's happened before several times. It's not our first time.
Right. So what happened when it happened before? Was it in this country or was it in another country?
No, it was in other countries. So every time it's happened,
yeah,
it's always been we've always been found that we're innocent, and actually there's no evidence to prove any of the allegations. They've been found as not what's the word? They've been unfounded and baseless, right? But the thing is that the police have a duty to actually check, right? So and then they've left us, and we've just decided, look, we've had enough. We want to leave the country and go somewhere else now, and so we've moved.
Yeah. So people were saying in the comment here, so why is your reader gone back in a minibus to the house?
Bro, listen to me. Don't pay attention to them. They ain't got a clue what they're saying.
Yeah. So I'm going to leave you to it now. But anyway, I've asked my question, so just put something else on. But
God bless you, bro. God bless you, man. Thank you for your patience, by the way. Give us a follow, man, if you want. Like, if you have any questions, man, I'm at your service, right? And yeah, my answer was long, but it was a big explanation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
So thank you again for your patience, right?
no worries. See you later.
God bless you, brother. Okay, so we've got Steve, we've got JB, and we've got Isabel. I don't know who was first, right?
Hello.
So tell me all. Isabel, how you doing? Or Isabella?
Very good. How are you?
All right, not too bad. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. So my name is Isabella.
Cool.
I have a question about your leader,
All right.
Abdullah Hashem.
Correct.
Has he ever
Salam, or
Has
from
he
him is
ever
peace.
been
Go ahead.
convicted of a crime or in a court of law been made seen guilty?
So the only thing that anyone has ever brought forward that can fit the answer to your question was a civil case in the United States of America by the Raelian movement for him infiltrating their movement, making some videos, using those videos against them to show that they were not what they proclaimed themselves to be. And then they sued him in a civil court, not a criminal court. And the outcome of the court was that Abdullah Hashem had to return the footage back to them. That was it.
Okay, so the fact that there was fraud, blackmail, extortion, and racketeering, and he was guilty of all of that was
Where?
literally within the court because he didn't turn up.
Wait, no. Which country are you talking
In
about?
America.
Because
It's in
this is
America,
the-
mate. It's all over
In
the
In
internet.
America.
Do your research.
Okay,
He didn't turn up.
wait, guys. Let's not all,
He didn't
speak
turn
at
up.
once, right?
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
second. Just a
Let's
second.
get into the
please,
nitty gritty of it. Let's get into the nitty gritty.
Public record. Where's the public record? Go ahead.
I have the public
Search it on
record.
the
I want a
internet,
case
mate.
number.
Google.
I want a case number. Give me a case
Okay,
number.
I'll give you the case number. Here we go. 1 second.
Cool. Thank you very
So,
much.
case number 2:2008
2:00.
CV
Just a second.
00687.
Okay, you'll need to slow down.
Of course,
It's
I'll
like
say that
3
again.
a.m.
Of
It's
course.
2:30 in the morning. I'm like,
It's all right, mate. I've made a
slow
copy for
right
this
now.
conversation. I'm brightly awake.
Wow, and I envy you. 2:00 what?
2008
Wait, 2:00 or 200?
2:2008
008.
008. Yep.
CV 00
CV 00.
687 April the 1st 2008.
Okay, so 2:2008 CV 00687.
Correct.
Yes, correct.
Fantastic. So, as I said, International Raelian Movement versus Hashem, right? And it's, where is it? Case opinion from the Eastern District of California, U.S. Federal District Court.
Well done, you've read it correctly.
Yep.
My
It's a
question
civil
is,
case.
he's supposed to be somebody that is
You're not
being
listening.
good.
You're not listening. So I made this statement right
Oh, I
at
am
the
listening.
beginning.
Can I just
There's a
interject
civil
there and
court.
just ask you one
No, you
conversation?
can't. Let me just repeat myself. There's a civil court and there's a criminal court.
Yeah.
Civil court is different to criminal court. If a criminal charge is brought against someone, they get a criminal record. If it's a civil case, bro, I can say you claim that your ears are made of gold and I don't like that.
But it's
Right?
still
I
one
can take
party
you to
suing
court
another.
for that. Yeah, thank you. That's what this is. It's a civil
Yeah.
case. It's not a
And
criminal case.
Can I
End of
explain the
story.
claim?
The outcome was, as I said, the outcome was return the video footage you obtained, and that was it.
The outcome was fraud, blackmail, extortion, and racketeering. And your
Again,
leader,
what was the punishment? Did he serve time?
well, your leader didn't even turn up.
He
didn't stand up.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a
Did
minute.
he go to
didn't even
prison?
turn
But
up.
hang on a minute.
Did he go to
let me
prison?
just get this straight. In America,
Did he go to prison?
hang on. Be quiet.
Did he go to prison?
No, but he was guilty.
Did he go to prison, bro?
No,
like,
but he was
am I a
guilty.
broken record or what? Did he go to prison? Yes or no?
He was guilty.
You're retarded. I'm sorry, like you're not getting what I'm trying to say here, brother. Listen, did he serve time? Yes or no?
Somebody recorded that.
Fucking weirdo.
Retarded.
Brother, like I mean it in the best of, bro. I mean it in the best way.
How
I
is
can.
that the best way you can call someone retarded,
brother? Like, are you
How
like
can you call
mentally
someone retarded
impaired?
in the best way?
Okay, well, you can complain about me all you like.
Everyone knows fucking Big E, you fucking nonsense, mate. You know, this fucking country is Big E, mate, on a different account.
Am I okay to ask a question,
Fuck
please?
off, you paedophiles. We're gonna have our country back, mate, and there's fuck all you're gonna do.
You sound like Gollum, bro.
Big E, mate.
You sound like Gollum.
Oh,
have you watched Lord of the Rings? You
Please,
sound
may
like
I ask a
Gollum.
couple of questions?
Beth, of course you can. I think you're probably a lot more civilized and intellectual than the previous guests.
So, can I please ask what you think to the Quran?
The Quran is a holy book, right, which came through the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him and his family, but he never compiled it. He never brought it together and put it out to the people. He just recited it to the people. It was actually compiled by Uthman ibn Affan 30 years after the death of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and it was this man who essentially began the corruption of the Quran.
So, considering you think it's corrupt, and you base your movements on Islamic literature, how do you determine which bits are true and which bits aren't true?
Fantastic question. I actually love that you asked that. We believe in the Holy Spirit. That Holy Spirit has to be embodied in a man. At one time, it was Jesus. At another time, it was Muhammad. At another time, it was Moses. But that Holy Spirit keeps us from going astray. It is embodied in a man so that we can understand it. If it was embodied in a tree, we wouldn't know what it's trying to tell us because the tree cannot speak to us like a human being can. Do you understand?
So, are you saying that the man that appoints to God is the one saying these things? Is that what you're saying? So, your leader. So, you're saying that your leader.
So basically, the man who God puts the Holy Spirit in is the man who God chose, right, to speak to us and correct us and show us where the corruptions are in the Quran, in the Bible, in the Torah, in the Bhagavad Gita, in everything, in nature. You understand?
So my question is to that is, how do you know that your leader is like saying that, oh, this bit's definitely true, this bit isn't true, etc.? Do you understand?
Yeah, of course I do. And it's actually beautiful that you're asking us that. We believe that God established a law. You know how you've got the law of gravity? God established a law by which to know the vicegerent of God, the one who represents God. And that law goes as follows. The man must be declared by one before him, right, with the Holy Spirit in him. Okay, so with Jesus, it was Isaiah. Isaiah has said in Isaiah 42, talked about a servant. Jesus went to the temple, pulled out the scroll and said, see this in Isaiah 42, where it's talking about the servant? That's me. So Isaiah prophesied Jesus, right? Jesus himself prophesied Muhammad. Muhammad came to the people of the Bible and said, you know that paraclete or that comforter that, you know what, bro? Like, I don't like rude people, so you can bugger off.
Speaking about your leader, you trust him, don't you? Like, 100%.
Like implicitly, absolutely.
So I've got another question about your leader, which I would like you to answer. You may not like the question, but I would like
I will answer anything. Go ahead.
So how do you know, as you're how do you know your leader isn't abusing his power if he hasn't got a higher person?
Because he's been through so much grief, right? And taken it from so many people, right? This grief, yeah? That if he was to abuse his power, then he would have dealt with them in a different way, right? So what do I mean by that? I've literally seen people come into our community and then leave our community, betray him and speak to him in negative ways, right? And try and expose him for this or that when it's absolute lies. And he's not done anything back to them. He's said to us when we've said, I want to defend you, I want to defend your honor, I want to go and counter what he's saying, he's told us, no, don't.
Can I just add on to that as well? So you say he hasn't abused his power, but as an outsider, the page in the Book of the Wise, 243, which he has written, right?
Okay.
It says that he approves sex of young boys, and I've got the screenshot. Would you like me to green screen it on my screen?
Have you read the entire book?
Yeah, let me green screen the screen. Hang on, how do I put a green screen on?
No, just a second, Beth. Have you read the entire book, or are you just taking extracts
I've read a
from
fair
what you've
amount
been
of the
told?
book, but to me,
Sorry?
I've read a fair amount of the book, but to me, as an outsider,
Okay,
your leader.
I'm stopping you right there. When somebody comes in to say something like that, right, to me, right, I've read a fair amount of the book, right? What you've just admitted to me without knowing that you've admitted it to me is, I haven't really read it, but I know somebody else who told me to look at this in the book. And because that's what you're doing, I can't trust you. Do you understand?
Can you put me on green screen, please?
No.
Because I've got this proof here behind me, and your leader has written this, and to me, myself, he has abused his power by saying...
Thanks for coming. I told you what my purpose in answering you was when you spoke to me in that way. When you said, right, that you've not read the book, right? You've not read the book, but you've read bits of it, right? I called your bluff, and then you ignored me. You completely ignored me, and then you said, "Let me just bring up the page from the book that I'm referring to." No, I'm not interested in speaking to you anymore. I'm not. So I'll remove you from my live. Simple as that. Steve, I think you're going to be my last guest. Go ahead, brother. Can you hear me? Hello? How you doing, man?
I'm alright, but I've just been listening into everything that's been said, that's all. I'm not here to ask questions, I'm not here for anything, I was listening.
Understood. Understood. What do you think? I go on Nash's
live quite a lot, and I speak to him quite a lot.
Sure.
And to me, my personal opinion is no one should judge anybody. Everyone pisses the same, everyone shits the same, and everyone pisses blood the same.
Bro, you've made my night with that. You've made my night with that. That's beautiful, man. Don't change, my brother. Honestly.
Since I've got to speak to Nash, I think he's a very, very nice guy. I think he's a good guy.
He is, bro. He is.
But
God bless you, man.
Some of the things that you
Lewis,
hear
you're being a
makes
bit
me
loud
laugh.
right now. I've muted you, bro. Sorry. Go ahead, man. Carry on.
Some of the stuff that you hear on the lives, it makes you laugh. It makes you giggle. And that's why that's what I've done tonight. I've come in just to listen to what people have said, and honestly, God, it makes me absolutely piss myself.
I hope I've contributed to your laughter, bro.
Mate, to be honest, like I said to you, we all piss the same, we shit the same, and we piss blood the same. Honestly, God, and if I died tomorrow, and you died tomorrow, and we both got put in the ground, and we both got fucking left with the bones. We've all got fucking white bones as well. So I don't understand where half this shit's coming from.
You're absolutely brilliant, brother. You really are, man. Like, I wish there was more people out there like you, man. Like, you have to look at the funny side in things, and like, basically, this is my approach, right? Like, there's certain people who open themselves up to ridicule. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna miss that opportunity. Like, if somebody, like, if I take someone down a road, and I point something out to them, and I make it really clear to them that this is how things are here in this life, and they like don't take it on board, and they insist on stupidity, bro. Like, I'll give them a chance, and I'll question them. I'll say to them, "Don't you see you're being stupid? Can you not see that you're actually making the world like actually see your stupidity?" And if they insist on it, at that point, for me, it's like, okay, you're now fair game. You know what I mean? So I'm going to mock you, and I'm going to make and a lot of the people who are followers on my lives, they point out, like, yeah, that's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, bro, like, I think it's only fair. I think it's only right that if somebody comes in to try and mock me and try and, like, you know, make fun of my religion, then they're fair game.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's tragic. It is what it is, but that's life, isn't it? You win some, you lose some.
Could I just ask why you blocked me?
I blocked you because you didn't listen to what I was saying.
You didn't give me a chance to. I'm happy to hear what you're saying now.
No, I don't want you here. This is my live, right? I don't want you here.
Exactly.
It's like, no, but I've got to impose myself on you. Shut up, go away. Like this is what people don't get, right? Like, see this woman who just came in here saying, "I've got your book right here." Bro, like, our book is on our website.
Read a lot before you speculate.
You can, like, how did you get my book? You got it from my website. If you've read it, yeah, fair game, we can talk. But you haven't read it. You've just listened to some person talk faff about us, and then you've gone, "Hey, you know what? I'm going to try and make you look bad to the world when I don't know what I'm talking about." Like, you're basically that used idiot. Do you know what I mean by that, Stephen?
Before I speculate anything, I would read a book. I would read the full fucking thing. Don't go in there speculating little bits.
Have you heard that term before? Have you heard that term before? A used idiot.
No, I haven't heard that.
I have. I heard it before.
I love that term, by the way. A used idiot. Yeah. By the way, this takes me back like a long time ago. We used to have teachers who used to, like, use that kind of terminology in our classrooms, because you know that, like, you know, there's this, like, little kind of evil genius in the classroom who basically like instigates someone to go do something. He's like, "Go on, go do that," and that person will go and do that thing and then get in trouble, right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So the person who gets in trouble for doing something because someone told them to do it, that person is a used idiot. So this Beth woman who came into the live today, just there to try and prove something with the book, she's a used idiot, but doesn't realize it. That's what's epic about it. But anyway, what can we say?
The Fifth Covenant is one of them chapters that's it was when I first read it.
Yes, of course.
It surprised me.
Of course. It shocks. Yeah, it shocked me.
It shocked me. Like, it definitely shocked me.
Basically puts you, like, if you're standing, it makes you sit down.
Yeah, it makes you sick to your stomach. But Makes sense.
I
just wanted to support your live.
God bless you.
I know it's what time is it there? It's only 9:30 here. Yeah, it ain't even 10 o'clock here, so I know it's late there.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, I just
40 a.m. Bro,
yeah,
like,
I just wanted to tell you guys, man. I know that's what I'm saying. I know you want to get some rest.
No, bro. Like, I'm enjoying myself right now, and at the same time, there's people who want answers, man. So, like, I'm, I'll give them my time. Bro.
I mean, me, like I'm looking over here from America too, and I kind of want answers from the British people. I'm just like, I'm a believer, and I'm scared to even come over there and visit. Like, for real. I don't know, like, I don't even want to come over there. I'm scared.
I mean, brother, like, honestly, like, there's all kinds of, like, people in this country. I swear to God, right? Like, if you're on my live yesterday evening around 8ish,
I probably
had around, I've got this follower, right? Her name is Rosh, right? She's she's a local. I don't know if she's local to Crew, but she's British, right?
Yeah.
She came in, right? She started talking, brother, and she gave such a beautiful, heartfelt, sincere testimony to Abba Sadiq from him his peace. She actually broke me down, man. Like, I could barely hold myself, man. I almost completely, like, yeah, bro. I was like, I couldn't believe it, man.
I have noticed that it's kind of settled down. People are asking more questions and, like, not trolling, and so I do see that people are, like, starting to get aware, and like, once the sensation dies, it becomes real. So let's go. Like, we got believers all over the world. Britain, like, it's not just America, Canada, everywhere. Like, we love Abba Sadiq. Like, this man has changed my life, and I live thousands of miles from you guys, and he's changed my life.
You, brother. God bless you, man, bro. God bless you immensely, man. Like, it's not easy, like, for people to hear something like that, right?
I mean, like, people are saying cult. Like, I've never been in a cult. I live in America. I could be in a gang. I could be in whatever I want over here. But I chose to, notice that God veils himself, and I love this man. He's from, I mean, and to be honest with you, like, he's from one of the most racist states in America.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping it real. I've lived in the state of Indiana. I know how they are.
Bro, I've just had I just, like, while you were talking there, right? I managed to actually get. Remember I was saying about this woman and her testimony? Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, can I hear it?
Okay, hear this.
I'd love to.
This is her talking.
Yeah, I think it's enough and ugly enough, do you know what I mean, to form my own opinions. Thank you very much.
So this is the Scottish woman. The next woman who talks. Listen to this.
All right. Nurullah, if you don't mind, my brother, like,
Come on. What did I do? Sorry.
Maybe,
Bear with me. Okay.
Okay, shit, that was recording.
Okay, here we go.
You've got the most amazing voice.
Hear this.
There's a lot of violence going off that front.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
We can smell the,
Okay, mute me, listen.
we can smell the smoke. It's absolutely vile and it's disgusting. But yeah, like, there's a lot of people.
Yeah, Breaky, you're having to live like this. What have you done wrong?
God bless you, Rosh. God bless you, Rosh.
God bless you, brother. I cannot see what any of you have done wrong. I have been watching your leader, Father, today on videos.
Yeah.
And I think he's an unbelievable speaker.
Yeah.
And he's got the most amazing voice, so peaceful.
He is an amazing speaker.
He could just listen to it for hours and hours and hours. And the way he speaks is so passionate, and I love it. I really do. It's touched me out, to be fair. Really has.
You've touched mine.
Bless you, brother. But I just think all this hate needs to stop.
Our leader is divine. We believe that. We've been following him for years. We dedicate ourselves to him because of who and what he is. We wish for the world to understand it. We want nothing more than for people to give him time. That's all. That's all we're after. And when people throw the venom that they're throwing at us just because this is our mission, what do you want us to do? Like, what do you want us to do? Like, all we can do is continue no matter what they do to us. So when this happens, right? When this happens and this man is innocent, yeah? I don't care. I'll die speaking. I'll die speaking.
Proven guilty.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that was a testimony that this woman gave yesterday, just out of the blue like that. And it hit me so hard at the time, I could barely contain myself. I really, really, really like struggled like properly to like, not break down, man.
Yeah, because it
Nice words in there, to be fair.
Yeah, man.
It was genuine, and it came from a place of anger at first, and then it changed. Because she actually went and looked at this man's videos, and that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do, man. It's crazy, man. She has me crying.
Yeah, bro. This is the point.
I mean, like literally, bro. Like literally, bro. I left my job. I left my wife. Today's my wife's birthday. I've been here waiting to protest in DC. I'm in Washington DC right now. I've been waiting to protest if I need to. Like I left my job, my wife, all of that to be here for Abba Sutter. So, like, yeah, I'm in. And I don't care what any of y'all say. Like, it's yeah. That's what. Ask about it. Ask God about it. That's all you have to do.
Hey, like this is one thing that really, really puzzles me when people talk about religions, right? When people come and try to like attack us and say, you guys are this, you guys are that, blah, blah, that, and blah, blah, that. Do you know that he made a public statement on the podium where he said, ask God about me? He said, if you have a connection to God, ask him about me. If you're Muslim, ask Allah about me. If you're Christian, ask Jesus about me. If you're, well, like whatever you are, if you believe in the God of Moses, the burning bush, ask the God of Moses about me. Ask him. Ask him. I don't know about you. I don't know if you've got any level of kind of like, world kind of understanding or not. I've never seen any man who stands there preaching in the name of God saying, hey, ask God about me. Isabella, right? I'm willing to give you a second chance. Right? Honestly, Isabella, I'm willing to give you a second chance. I'm willing to bring you back up here, even though you brought violations onto my TikTok, right? But I will ask you this one question, right? Please answer if you do come up, right? What's the difference between a civil case and a criminal case And more importantly, what were the charges brought against Abdullah Hashim? Was he imprisoned or not? Did he serve any prison time or not? Because in a civil case, it's settled. And it's settled in this case, and I'll read the, I closed it down. 2:2008 CV 00. Can you tell me the last two digits? Was it 68? Pish. Let's see. Or was it 67? I can't remember what the number was. Haley, how you doing? Guys, if it's okay with you, I'm going to speak to Haley. You all right? Hello? Okay, you ran away. That was a bit weird.
So what do you lot do for fun over there?
I used to smoke a lot of weed.
I guess you can't smoke over there, huh?
I used to, bro. I used to, and I mean that.
They don't let you smoke in the UK.
Well,
is it legal or not?
They do, but they really make it very difficult for you, bro. So,
oh man, that's terrible.
I ain't got nothing to hide, Bev. I used to smoke weed, I was proud of it. I
just smoked weed.
Smoking weed. Awesome. Bro, when I stopped, right? Get this, right? I used to get weed delivered into my house via the Royal Mail. So it would come through my letterbox, and I'd get about 5 different varieties, and it's prime stuff, the kind of stuff you get in Amsterdam. And not just that, by the way, I used to vape it. I didn't, roll it up and burn it and smoke it. I vaped it. I had a very, very expensive, vaporizer made by a German manufacturer, and this thing was amazing. But yeah, I used to.
I was watching one of them. I was watching a video with one of the guys. He was filming outside of the fence, and the way he was saying pervert. Yo, it was funny. Just the way he was saying it. I thought he was a pervert.
Oh no. Bro, come on, man. You can't make fun of people like that.
I'm just joshing, man. But no, seriously, man.
So, where is this Isabella type individual? It's a bit, it's so sad. Right? Okay, I'm inviting this Isabella dude. Isabella, Mr. Weirdo. Come on, bro. Step up. Isabella isn't available to join. Whatever. So, the conclusion to the court case, and this is in the Justia U.S. law for this case that this individual is talking about the Raelian movement versus Abdullah Hashim. Right? Okay. Right. Accordingly, this is the part that's relevant. It is hereby recommended that, number 1, plaintiff's amended second motion for default judgment be granted. And 2, An order for replevin be entered requiring defaulted defendants, Abdullah Hashim and Hashim's Films, to return to Plaintiff International Raelian Movement the film footage described in plaintiff's complaint within 30 days after default judgment is entered against these defendants. These findings or recommendations are submitted to the United States District Judge assigned to the case pursuant to the provisions of 28 USC 6 or whatever that thing is, 636B1. Within 14 days after service of these findings and recommendations, any party may file written objections with the court and shall serve a copy of the objections on all parties. Any reply to objections shall be filed and served within 7 days after the objections are served. The parties are advised that failure to file objections within the specified time, under certain circumstances, waive the right to appeal the district court's order. See Martinez versus Y first. No jail time, right? No fine, right? No.
Can I explain civil court? Can I explain civil court to the British people?
You're a U.S. citizen. That's wonderful.
Like that's a civil court. Civil court is like me hitting, like me going and smacking your dog in his yard, and you getting mad and saying I'm going to sue you and I'm taking you to court. It doesn't mean anything.
You know what I told Isabella?
It's not criminal. It doesn't have anything to do with a felony or anything like that.
By the way, in the UK,
somebody saying, "Oh, you did this to me. I did this to you."
Lewis, just for an FYI, right? In the UK,
yes,
if a guy walks into his neighbor's house and smacks, or in his neighbor's yard and smacks his dog, yeah, that's kind of seen as a criminal offense.
But see, that's civil in America. That's not a criminal offense.
Yeah, this is the point. So like I put it like this, right? When I was speaking to this Isabella person, I said, so if basically you claim that your ears are made of gold, and I didn't like that, then I would take you to court, and I would sue you for that.
Yeah, how defamation of character in your state, in your country is a criminal case. In America, it's civil.
I think you're difficult. I think you make your life difficult, Isabella. Isabella's here, right? Let's bring this person up, right? And let's talk. I think you're a difficult person. I think you have a difficult mind. It's not like a compliment, right? You're banned. I'm so sorry for that.
In Britain, defamation of character is a criminal offense. In the United States, you could say whatever you want. That's what the freedom of speech is for. You can say whatever you want.
Well, Isabella, right? Like honestly, right? You did it to yourself, right? Like all I said to you, right, was I don't think you understand what you're talking about. But you're like, no, but he got done for fraud and this and that and blah, blah, blah. He wasn't done for anything. Done in this country means you serve prison time. You got done for it, or you pay a large fine, or, you face criminal charges. Done, right? You leave court and you're now like in a bad place. You are impaired from employment and so on. You're done, right? You can't gain employment as you did before. So actually you weren't polite at all. There are people, like, I don't know who you're kidding. There are witnesses here, right? Bev, long story. But born and bred in Glasgow or the west coast of Scotland, aye. So, Isabella, you're playing a really, really bad role, All right. So, what I was trying to explain to you earlier, and what Lewis was trying to explain to you, is that civil courts in the United States don't really mean anything. It just means that now there's a court order telling you to do something, and that's it. You have to do it.
People
It doesn't mean you're a criminal. It doesn't mean like you're going to face like, you know, a difficulty in getting a mortgage or a house or a car or a job, or it doesn't mean any of that.
If I take $20 from you, you can sue me for fraud in the United States, exactly. And take me to civil court for $20. That's right. What civil court is. That's what civil court is.
He took my money. He took my money.
It has no criminal bearing. Like, it doesn't have any criminal bearing.
Money
in criminal
didn't
court.
Give it back.
So get that out of your brain, Britain. Civil court is nothing. Take that out of your brain. I'm 50 years old. I've lived in America for 50 years. Civil court is nothing.
Isabella, it's not a genuine question. This is what you're not understanding. You're a little bit of a weirdo, mate. I'm sorry. Like, you're actually like a strange human being with, like, you know, some kind of like mental block. Like in your brain right now, right? When I'm answering your question, your brain is going, nah, no, not registering that. No, not gonna accept that. Well, that's up to you. Yeah, like, take it how you like, and victimize yourself how you like. Naomi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can I ask you a question?
Fire away.
It's only because I've heard about, you know, I've got a family member and they're really suffering at the moment. They have epilepsy and stuff. So.
Okay, can I stop you right there? Like, are you here to ask about this thing, like from the book, where basically like there's a cure that's like over 1,000 years old, and we're in a world where marijuana can cure epilepsy?
So I know in other countries you can get marijuana like on prescription, but I don't think you can where I'm from. You
can actually.
Oh, really?
You just need a medical card. Yeah, you need a medical card for it in the UK. Like, go to your GP, tell them, look, I really suffer epilepsy, and I'm under the impression that marijuana can help me, like, you know, deal with it.
But is that really like the most safest way to?
Well, like, I mean, you can try it. You said you've got
like
your family that's suffering it.
But it's a GURG. It's a.
Yeah.
It's not.
Again, it's legal if you have a medical marijuana card in the United Kingdom. Let's look this up for you just now so that we can settle this, right? Medical marijuana card UK. Boom. You know how I know this? I actually know people from like 15 years ago who had medical cards because of like different, you know, issues that they went through.
I don't think it's that easy though, going through the GP.
But honestly, have you tried?
Not personally.
So how can you, like, you know, say what you're saying then? All right, so there's a website called cancard.co.uk.
Can the religion not help me though?
You're not a believer, are you?
Well, I'm semi. I've heard things about the religion that I'm kind of. Pardon?
From who?
Just, you know, what you hear around.
Yeah, but there's a lot of bad things that are being said about us right now.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I've heard the bad things, but I've also heard good things as well. I am like on the fence, if you like. If there is a religious way.
Naomi. Like, I don't know if you're noticing any of the comments that are like, you know, commenting on you and I talking right now.
Oh no, I haven't. Let me look.
Okay. Like many have tried these games with us, by the way. But you know what? I'm allowing it.
Oh
You know why I'm
really?
allowing it?
Really? I'm having you off. I am not. Whoever said that?
Can I ask what ailment or how long your family member has had epilepsy?
A number of years now, actually. Well, I say number of years.
How old are they for a start?
He's only young. He's 10. He's going to be 11 this year.
Okay. What did the doctors say?
He started having. I don't really want to say too much on live. I'd rather.
No problem. In that case,
message.
you shouldn't discuss family members' medical issues in such public spaces, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm only choosing to use certain phrases or words or sentences without going into too much detail.
So it seems to me rather suspicious, to be fair. And I'm not a qualified medic. Okay, it's all right. I'm not a qualified medic, but I urge you.
That was me. I didn't give you like full on details to begin with. People, I'm just reading the comments because I wasn't aware of the comments before, and now you've made me aware of the comments. I'm reading the comments, and I'm
very glad. I'm very glad that I've helped you steer the conversation in an appropriate manner. So yeah, it's an interesting world we live in. So what is a medical cannabis card, really? If you've heard terms like MMJ card or medical ID card, they all refer to the same basic idea, a way to demonstrate that your cannabis use is for a legitimate medical purpose, not recreational, not illicit, not something to be ashamed of. Can card is the UK's version of that, and it's built specifically for the legal medical framework here. While it's not a prescription itself, it works alongside one to help protect you from unnecessary criminalization, stigma, or misunderstanding. Whether you're speaking to police, an employer, or a housing provider, your CAN card quietly communicates that you're acting within your rights. It's discreet, respectful, and designed to support you in moments when you need clarity and protection the most. So that being said, yeah, you can get it legally, but I wouldn't advise you with a 10-year-old.
With a 10-year-old,
right?
yeah.
You know, to pursue anything like that. And honestly,
however,
you live in a country where you have the National Health Service with a very, very qualified medical fraternity who are duty bound to serve you and your relative free of charge.
I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is a more,
so now I'm going to take it one step further. If my gospel, points to a natural cure to something, it's not something that we as a sort of religion, right, are pushing onto anybody. We're not saying that, okay, because this cure exists, if you suffer this illness, you now must apply it. No, that's not what we're saying at all.
No.
What we are saying is that this is a possible cure, which if you so choose to apply, may work for you, but it may not.
I totally understand.
Story. Cool. So that's the end of that. There's literally no need to further, indulge or delve into this subject, right? And literally.
Oh, okay. I feel a bit sad about that.
Well, I don't know what to say to you. Like, our like the goal of the wise has a lot of information in it, and out of everything in it, you've chosen to go into that one particular subject. Like if you're wanting to try like that on your own child or somebody related to you of that age, then there's something like seriously the matter with you, which may need to be assessed.
No, I'm not saying that I'm gonna make my child
No problem.
smoke something.
Good. I'm very glad.
What I meant was like, aren't there other alternatives in terms of more natural remedies, or
check it out.
or if you are saying the herbal remedy is better, can't you get gummies or something? And I have heard.
Honestly, right? Like, until you have the relevant paperwork, I'm not saying anything further for you to incriminate me.
But why? If there is
Because now you're seeking my guidance. Now it looks like you're seeking my guidance, and it looks like you're. Well, my guidance to you is to go to speak to your doctor and ask them these questions, right? Because they are legally bound, right, to guide you as best as they're,
You sound like my doctor now. You sound like my doctor.
Okay.
Here's a prescription. On your way. Have a good time.
Okay, sounds like a fun doctor.
No, I mean, what I mean is the doctor isn't that great. So now I'm seeking other.
You can do that. Okay, well, whatever it is you seek, I pray that you find it. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Sad about that.
Okay.
It's not okay, but okay.
Are you sad?
Very.
Can I ask who told you about this particular possible cure? Because I know there's a very, very, very specific source that points this out, thinking that it's enough to discredit us. But here it is in our book. And our book is studied by thousands.
I haven't got any specific person that's ever told me. It's only because obviously you're in the know at the moment that I have looked upon it myself by that I mean like Google and research and stuff. And I have read that that's what you and your leader can do.
Please try harder.
Why are you winking at me?
Please try harder. Like there's 140 people in here. You're one of them, right? So there's 139 people witnessing all of this.
Yes.
Yes. Naomi,
Yeah.
try harder.
Private message.
Okay then, bye. Thanks for coming. That was very, very fun. But there's other guests who currently are more fitting than you. That was the end of that. Tracy, sorry for all of that. That was a weird twist. I hope you're at least a couple of steps above that ridiculousness. How you doing, Tracy? Okay. You okay? Ooh, that's an interesting one. Shia Swag came in saying, "Oh, I heard you ran away from debate, bro." My response to you is go get your facts checked. I didn't run away from any debate. I didn't agree a debate. But Sayyid Ali thought he got the better of me there. Sayyid Ali is getting exposed, my bro. Sayyid Ali wants to come to crew with Zinjil and Tatbir, bro. And I'm going to put you in your place. Not in that accent, obviously. But, yeah, bro. He wants to come to crew with 75 of his people, right? Like, does anyone here know what Zinjil is? Zinjil is an Arabic word, and it means chain or chains, right? Right? So this guy wants to turn up with chains, like here in crew, and he wants to turn up with what another word, which is tatbir. Tatbir is basically an act that, like, you can go online and look this up. Tatbir. Tatbir. You look it up. Shia Muslims, very extreme, they cut themselves every year. They like slash their heads. They basically slash their backs with chains, right? They just injure themselves, right? So tatbir is the act of cutting yourself. So this guy openly, right, declared that he wants to come to crew with 75 people with chains to beat us and, knives to cut us, right, because he's trying to intimidate us. And not only that, this guy is so well paid as a troll, he's constantly attacking us online, on TikTok, on YouTube, and that's his sole reason for being. The interesting thing is, Islam is supposed to be a tolerant religion, which does not impose on others, the belief system. What do I mean? It says there's no compulsion in religion. Straight up. It's supposed to be that way. Yet, here we see it. This guy, and I've got the recording if anybody wants to hear it, like, I'm more than happy to play it. He'll say Zinjil and Tatbir. Yeah, we'll turn up. We 75, with Zinjil and Tatbir, and we'll see who's this and who's that. And I'm like, all right. Okay, Mr. Brave Man. Okay. Where are we? Here it is. If anyone wants to hear it, if Mr. Shia Swag is here, you can confirm this is the voice of your Sayyid Ali.
To his center, wallahi, these guys are going to be hiding in the mouse. They're going to be hiding like mouse in their centers, and they're going to be saying, "Ya police madad."
Listen now.
So, for now, everyone is all cozy, making these clips, insulting these Shia figures, cursing them. But mark my words.
Listen.
When 75 Shias, Rafida, 12ers turn up to their centers with tatbirs and zinjils, these guys are going to be hiding in the basement of their centers.
Tatbirs and zinjils. So as I said, tatbirs cutting the flesh, and zinjils, chains, right? 75 Shias, Rafida, yeah? So on that basis, why would I ever enter into a debate or any civilized conversation with someone like that? Like, that's an extremist. That's somebody who's looking to harm others because he has a belief system. What? But he's the one saying it, bro. You heard his voice, right? I'm sure you reckon, bro, you've been in enough of his lives, right, Mr. Shia Swag? In fact, bro, I'm actually going to extend you an invitation, right? Here's an invite, bro. Come on, man. You've been on his live several times before. More than happy to give you the floor. Was that his voice or not? If it was his voice, that's him saying that, right? He's wanting to do that to us. What for? Because we differ in opinion than him? Does he say that to, like, you know, Salafis and Sunnis?
I haven't heard him say it to them, no.
Okay, so like they insult the Shia like imams, not just like, you know, like Shia clerics and scholars and current figures. So why would he threaten us with that and not them? We'd love to speak with you separately rather than host both at the same time. If
I
that's
think
better.
you guys been going back and forth for a long time.
Bro, he's attacking us all the time, and you know it. Like, be honest, man.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah. He's got a thing. He doesn't want to see you guys exist. Yeah.
Right. Have we voiced anything on that level? Anywhere? In all the time you've known us, have we ever said we don't want him to exist?
No, I haven't heard that.
What's our attitude?
I mean, you guys have been pretty positive. I mean, you guys do your own thing. That's why I'm really, you know, I ask you questions. I ask a couple of you guys questions, and I keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, if there's rumors I hear, I ask about it. Some people won't answer, but, you know.
Okay, that clip I played you, can you confirm, was that the voice of Sayyid Ali or not?
If I signify I'm testifying, bro, I don't know what legal stuff's going on with
Well,
all this.
you're accountable under God. You're accountable under God, right? I think God is more important.
I'm gonna say, yeah, the voice sounds familiar, and I think it sounds familiar to you, but I don't. You know, I don't know what's going on.
So you don't think that's the voice of Sayyid Ali? Let me play it for you again. You don't think that's the voice of Sayyid Ali?
I know everybody has
this Mr. D14, I'm just going to ask you once, my bro. I'm just going to invite you once. I know you're in here. I know you asked me a question. I'm just going to ask you once, right? The voice I played right now, and I'll play it again.
And if they're not going to catch them in the centres...
Is that Sayyid Ali? In fact, you don't even need to come up, D14. Is this Sayyid Ali's voice?
Yeah. Then we'll find what type of revivers they are, if they actually truly believe what they stand for. Because once those takbirs come out and those zanjeers come out dangling, and you hear the sounds of those chains, I can assure you that this Abba Sadiq stuff's going to go out the window. Actually, Abba Sadiq's the one who's going to get grabbed first. He's the first one. The one who publicly insulted Sayyid Sistani. We'll find out. We'll find out. Sorry? Habibi, open your camera up first. Let's see your face. We'll see how much your Imam Hussein follower you are. Yeah, I'll make your screen big. I'll make your screen big, brother. You want to be like Imam Hussein alayhi salam and you want to achieve martyrdom?
We've got a lot of their followers in here now, so let's just take them away. I don't like them being here. Because as soon as they come in, they start restricting my live.
Habibi, listen, just like how you guys give respect to the Shia ulama.
I thought you guys were supposed to have a peaceful debate or something today.
We are no. Like I never agreed to a debate with him. I understand that can be tense. As I said, I'd happily host you at separate time, no conflicts. D14, my brother, I love you, bro. I think you're amazing. I genuinely do. But I don't want you being incriminated in something, right? I don't want you being facilitated. Like I don't want you facilitating, like the sort of agendas of extremists, right, to the world. I don't think that's, something fair on you because of, your innocent, want to provide a platform for people to actually, voice opinions and, speak, their truths, right? I don't think it's fair on you. So, somebody like that should actually be scrutinized by authorities because he's a menace. You understand? He's a menace. He's somebody who's trying to bully others into not believing in what they've chosen to believe in. By what right, bro? That's all I want to know. By what right? What gives him the right, to sit there and force another person to, abandon his beliefs? Like, What? Who are you, bro? It's despicable, bro. Anyway, people, like, I've actually, like, gone way past my bedtime. D14, just so you know, right? I couldn't do any TikTok anymore because of the death threats that are coming to us. We're getting death threats right now. Like, actually, we're being threatened by Muslims. We're getting death threats from far right, elements all over the country right now. I don't know if you're aware of who Tommy Robinson is. Tommy Robinson is actually threatening to instigate a large kind of contingent to turn up on Saturday, right? There's also, like, obviously the authorities we're having to deal with. So, like, it's this crazy position we're in right now where, like, someone like me, right? I'm very articulate. I'm very, like, specific, and I try to be as precise as I can be with my words, right? I'm seen as one of the best people to mediate with the authorities right now, because I'm clearly explaining to them what it is that we're dealing with. So I'm on the phone all the time right now, speaking to the police and saying, hey, look, these guys are turning up here and doing this. Hey, when are you going to be here? How can you deal? What do you want us to do? How are we supposed to defend ourselves in this situation? What do you want us to do about this? Can you come and sort this out? It's crazy right now. So, like, I understand, like, you do really want, like, me to, like, take part in this thing, and, like, you want to separate us because, like, I know it would be amazing. But at the same time, someone like that is a piece of, I ain't gonna say the word, and honestly, not even worth, like, the dust that falls off of my fingers, right? Or, like, my toes, right? And I don't have time, honestly, to engage someone like that. But at the time when I saw, like, the opportunity to, like, sit, I thought it would be a great way to expose his nonsense, really, and show it on a third-party platform where he doesn't have the ability to leverage the game. That's how these people work. They leverage the game. They know TikTok and they leverage it. So if they come onto our platform, they just restrict us, and they're winning anyway. You understand? If we go onto their platform, then they basically mute us all the time. They start, like, clamping down on us and so on. So in my head, I was like, hey, this guy is fair. He's decent. So if he mediates between the two of us, maybe it would be something to expose him to the world, expose the world to him, make the world see his nonsense. For the first time as well, in a long time. Like, it's not the first time we've dealt with him. It's really not. There's history, like, a lot of history. And, bro, like, it's so sad, right, that this guy feels like he has a right to bully someone from Ethiopia, for example, who speaks very limited English, right, and, like, intimidate him into, like situations where he's trying to justify his faith, but then doesn't allow him to talk. It's so sad. It really is. Anyway, God bless you all. I'm gonna get myself to bed. I have a long day tomorrow, and please forgive me if I have rabbited on more than I should. But it is what it is. I love you all. Good night and God bless.